what's going on, everybody? I am SGT American, and this is my Kingdom War for Cybertron Beast Mode Megatron. I had a little trouble saying that a little bit because this isn't Beast Wars Megatron. This is Kingdom War for Cybertron Megatron. So it's completely different. But before we take a look at the figure, let's put him to the side and take a quick look at the box. Now, this box is actually pretty big, and I don't have the set to, like, you know, have the camera enough far back enough to get both of these guys in the shot and have something like that. My desk just isn't big enough just yet. Hopefully I will upgrade soon enough. Anyways, so this is the front of the box. You got his Megatron in his T-Rex mode, and it is a very, very realistic purple T-Rex. This is from Transformers Kingdom War for Cyber Trilogy. On the side of the box, you got Megatron blasting some Maximals or whatever the hell you want them to be blasting. You got a yellow ray there. This is a leader class, so it was kind of pricey. This is from Transformers. Side of the box, you do have the artwork for Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy, and the back of the box you got obligatory products of Megatron in his Beast Mode and Megatron in his Robot Mode. And this is 27-step figure, so he's got a little bit of transformation in him. On the bottom of the box, you got things, words, recycled labels, and an Autobot symbol. Top of the box, you got a Predacon symbol, and that's pretty much it for the box. Now let's take Megatron up on in here, and let's get a closer look up in the Beast Wars style Megatron for the Kingdom series. And Kingdom hasn't actually come out yet, so we don't know if this is exactly how he's gonna look, but we got a pretty good idea. Kingdom has been going for like a more realistic looking type of animal. So, and I think they did a really good job with this. This could, like, easily be, like, without the panel linings and all that stuff like that. Personally, I think this could be mistaken for a Jurassic World toy. Like, if it didn't have the panel linings and wasn't purple, it could basically pass off for a Jurassic World toy. Like, this looks very, very cool. Now, he is, he's missing some teeth there, which, you know, that's what he wants for Christmas. We're barely gonna hit April, and he's already got his Christmas list, which is his 2 front teeth. I totally made that joke, and I regret nothing. And for the head, you can actually see some, like, reptilian, you know, like, textures on there, which looks very, very cool and very realistic. Really, it's a reptile. You know, it's a dinosaur. And for the eyes are painted red, but they don't actually have any pupils. So, you know, I might just try to find a Sharpie just to put in there, but I don't think you're gonna find a Sharpie to go in there. Like, look at the size of my finger compared to that. Like, no Sharpie's gonna fit in there. That's not gonna work. Now for the back of the dino, well, is it considered the back? I guess consider the back. Here's the front. Oh my god, here's the top of the dino. Here's the top of the dino. Big old green stripe going down the middle. Here's the side of the dino. You know, he's purple, just like how Megatron is. Big old purple Barney death. He doesn't love you. Here's the bottom of the dino, which is like a kind of like yellowish dirty white, I want to say. I'd say more of a dirty white than a yellow, but I could be wrong. The feet are just plain white with some ports at the bottom that you could plug in your Paleotrex and what was it, Vertebrake? I think that was his name, the little one. Vertebrake, you could plug those into them, and I do not plan on picking those figures up because they don't interest me at all. So, yes, that is it for the details on Megatron. Actually, you do get a little bit of, well, arm details there that you can see, and, oops. I guess, there you go. And, his got little claws. I wish they kind of painted it white, just like how they did the toes down here. But, you know, you do get those little claws, and you can make them totally like the way he did in that first episode. Just like a little sophisticated hand. Yeah. Now for articulation of the Dino mode, he does have a posable head. He can look up far due to his transformation. You can look up pretty far. He can look down. Well, pretty much he's never looking down. He's just looking kind of straight, and you can angle him just by holding like the feet or something. And hold this back. That's pretty much him looking down. You want to look down. You gotta kind of have to angle him a little bit. Oh my god, you have to angle him a little bit. So yeah, that's about as much down looking you're gonna get. And these things are on a like spring. They're on a spring. So no matter, well, actually that's not. So whichever way you move the head, these things will like follow back in its place. And he can look to the side pretty far. Look to the side. And that's pretty much it for the dino head. Whoops, this guy's pretty hard to stand actually. Come on. Okay, that's feet situated. Dino arms can move a whole 360. Dino legs, you get about that much outward movement. They can go back about that far. Pretty much just the length of the tail. And oh, undid some transformation there. Come on. No, I don't want to transform yet. Okay. And his tail does get some posability. It can go down, but that's pretty much just for transformation. It can go up, pretty much just up to that point. It can wiggle. Get some articulation here too. This can't move or anything. It can rotate, but that's just for transformation. And that's pretty much it for articulation. But sadly, my Megatron came with some weak knees, so he can't stand all that proper. Anyways, let's get it back here. Now for some comparisons, here he is with G1 RED Megatron. And he's about, not really the same size. Megatron's obviously, Beast Wars Megatron's obviously a little bit taller. And here he is with Optimus Primal from the Kingdom line. And I'm not sure if this is really accurate, but you know, there's a big size difference here. So yeah, there you go, and that's it for Primal. Now, I think that's all I have to say for the Dino mode, so let's get on down to transformation. First thing you want to do is you want to come to these like leg thigh bits, and you want to just pull them out. I kind of already did it on that one by accident. Just want to pull them out on each side, and they're not really on tabs. They just kind of like fit in. They just kind of, it's kind of like match the shape really. That's really what's going on here. So you want to untab those, and you want to bring this up, and right here are there on a little slider. You want to slide them to the very end. So on this side, just want to slide them to the very end so they look like that, and then you want to just put it up, and it doesn't, kind of just clips in. Can't really see it, but this part is basically just gonna like hug this part. This pretty much was just gonna happen. That's pretty much it. And then you're gonna take the tail. Just want to flip the tail over so that way it's downside. Then you're gonna want to take this whole piece right here, these legs. You're gonna want to untab it. It's gonna basically just be that in that white part in there that you can barely see. Get the legs out of here. You can see that white part in there. This is just a little tab right there, right here where my finger's at. And you just want to tab it from there. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to come here to the chest. You're going to just untab it. You're going to fold these bits down. These little bits on the side that are on a spring. Now, this thing is just on a friction hinge, so if this does ever fall off, you can just pop it back on. But because the legs are in the way, I can't, so come on. It's really easy, I'm telling you. It's just the way I have it right now. And I'm trying to show you guys what to do if this falls off. There you go. Okay. Alright, so that falls off, just pop it back on. Which apparently it does fall off pretty easily because I popped it off maybe like 3 times. So just pop it off 3 times. Now let's angle the camera up a little bit here because he's getting pretty tall. It's getting pretty tall. So next what you want to do is you just want to fold out the chest, and it's on a double hinge, so it'll just swing out like that. And then you're just gonna plug the chest into, it's got really tight joints and stuff like that. You're gonna plug that into here, and then you're gonna wanna Uh-oh. I think I did this backwards. Oh, okay. Ignore what I just said. Okay. You want to unclip this. Uh-oh. Okay. Be right back. Ah, I got it. Okay. Okay, so first you want to flip out his robot head first and then click it into place. And then you want to tab this into place. And, oh my god. Well, just make sure you don't put the head back down because then you're going to have to undo this whole situation. And this is like a really super tight thing to do. And really, it's just that little peg going somewhere in here that I have yet to know where. But like you're just kind of just pushing down at this point. Okay. There you go. Okay. Remember, you just want to have this hugging this part. And then you're gonna want the arms to go down into the body there. I want to swing this up, the backpack, swing out the backpack. This is just like I said, the little thing will hug the other thing. And that's pretty much it for the torso, except the torso is plugged in wrong. There you go. There you go. That's better. And then you're gonna want to take the legs here. And you just, dude, I can't get the. Okay, you want to take the legs here, and there are two little hinges right here. Two little hinges. I'll plug it there. Oh my god. You're testing me. Oh, you're testing me right now. Everything wants to fight me because the camera's on. It's all because the camera's on. I've never had this problem before. Okay, so that's just going to want to feed up on in there. And there are two little tabs. Which I don't have the proper lighting for this stuff, so forgive me on that. There's a slot right there, and there's a tab right there. Okay, so then you're just gonna want to slide this white bit up into here. Make sure that tab goes in. Come on. Come on. There you go. Okay, see? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You want to take these little side bits right here, pop them out, put them up, and there's just on a little tab in there. That tab right there. That's it. It's gonna want to go into these two little holes right there. Plug them in, and this could be the download. Okay, so I hate this part. Okay, it's just gonna want to do a scary bit here and just there we go. Jeez, man. Okay, there we go. Well, oh, and this came apart. Nice. Yeah, just want to fold this down. Hold down the hands. You don't want to fold them down all the way. Just kind of like, I'm pretty much just like grab each other's hand. make him hold his own hands. In other words, you just want to kind of compress that. Come on. There you go. Okay. And there you go. For the top. Oh, forgot a step. You're going to want to fold in the top panels right here. That's it. This one, I folded that one in, but I forgot to fold in the other one. So, there you go. And that's it for the backpack. That's it for the legs. That's it for the chest. Now on to the arms. Now, well, obviously this is just the easy. You just kind of fold it around and just, there you go. That's it. Now, this is, ooh. First, what you want to do is just kind of slide this down. And then you want to fold these in. Because they're just gonna, not really gonna tab in anywhere. But the reason why this is a pain in the butt is because of these parts right here. So, there you go. It's because like it's a really soft like rubber. So, it kind of like folds in on itself. And kind of like even like you can see here, it's like stress marks and stuff like that from what I've done with it already. So again, you're just gonna wanna, there you go. That was actually the easiest I've ever done it, so yes. Okay, and there you go. You're just gonna want to fixate the arms here, fix them out, straighten out the legs. Come on. And are we done? Are we done? This won't hug its thing anymore. Uh-oh. I broke it. I broke a little piece right there. Hopefully that doesn't affect it too much. No, okay, I got it. I got it. I didn't break my toy. Okay. Now, there you go. And there you have Beast Wars Kingdom Megatron. Oh, this I'm not a transforming type of transformer. Clearly, not yet, anyways. But there you go. Now, his beast mode is pretty solid. You know, it looks like it doesn't look like the show because he didn't have like these, like I said, like dirty white yellow type of bits, and it goes with it. But like I said, he didn't have the yellow bits, and he didn't have these like this stuff here either. It was all just kind of like either purple and green, and that was it. Now let's get in close here for the face. Look at that face. Look at that noggin, and yeah, it's a pretty solid head. You got a Predacon symbol there. It's got his fake teeth. Got some silver bits right here for the side. Got some purple right there going down the legs. And then you got some white bits for the toes. Got little white toesies. And for the arms, he's got a little hand in there. So he does have a palm. Got some green going down the sides. These two panels here. This can open, and it can open because of transformation and stuff like that. So his other hand, he's got his T-Rex. He's got his nose. He's got his eyes, and he's got his two missing front teeth. And I think it's pretty much it. He does have a bit of a backpack, which is kind of just like, it's kind of like folded, really. Everything is just kind of compressed onto here, the thighs and the back and the panels on the side of the dino. That's all just kind of like compressed onto his back. But that doesn't bother me all too much. He's got his little hip guns right here on the sides, which are pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the design of the Dino mode. For articulation, he does have shoulder rotation. It does go 360, but the backpack does kind of get in the way, so you put the arm straight, you can do a full 360. He does have elbow bend, about 90 degrees. Have about 90 degree elbow bend. Outward arm, it goes a little under 90 degrees, I'd say. And his claw here, let's get down, his little claw here, this can move. This is just because it's its tail, so this also can rotate, but that's just because of transformation. This can open all the way, again, because of transformation, but, you know, you still get some articulated right there. And for this hand, it's completely a little different because, actually, no, it's completely the same, you know, it's just like the only difference here is he has a wider spread, okay, and that's because he can, you know, have a blast effect in there or something like that. That's really the only difference between the two hands. Everything else is completely the same, 360 and stuff like that. For the head, I completely forgot to mention the head. For the head, it can can't look up, can look down a little bit, can look to do a full 360, and that's pretty much it. Basically, it can't look up because it's on a panel. It's on a panel that just, you know, flips forward and back for transformation, so it can't really look up or down. No waist. Actually, yeah, it has a 360 waist rotation. I just don't want to mess up the backpack because that was kind of a pain in the butt to get together. He does have a 90 degree bend at the knee. His dino head's going to be watching you while I talk about his leg. He does have, it can go back more than 90 degrees. It'll probably go all the way up to his back if the backpack wasn't here. He does have 90 degree bend at the knee, and he does have a good amount of ankles tiltage and spread. Actually, no, he has his heels can go up and down pretty far, but they can't move side to side, only just a little bit by what that allows. Now, the legs. Oh, the legs. Legs. Okay. So, if I can get him to stand, his legs are very, very loose. You can't. Yeah, you see, like slow. See, the legs are like messing up. There you go. And that's why I was having trouble, you know, transforming him and stuff like that, because I couldn't get him to stand right. Okay, so yeah. And you have to like bend him at an angle, kinda, and he'll stand straight. Really? So he'll stand straight when he's like that, and his legs are like in his dino position. They're bent out that way, which I think they're supposed to be like that anyways. But I don't like it. His legs, anyway. I don't like his legs. Too loose, and I don't know how to fix them. So, anybody knows how to fix that? Please let me know, and I will greatly appreciate it. Now, for comparisons in robot mode, here he is again with G1 Megatron RED version, and a very big size difference. And that's because Beast Wars, you know, was like severely smaller compared to the G1s, so you know that's a completely different thing. But then again, these are just 6-inch figures, so this does not count. And another comparison. Here he is with Kingdom Optimus Primal, and I do think they do scale well together in robot mode. A very big improvement from the scale in robot mode to beast mode. At least I think. I don't think his gorilla was that much smaller than his T-Rex, but that's just my opinion anyways. Now, Megatron does not come with any accessories. It's just him like this in the box, and you do get that little card sticker thing. But I mean, I left that in the box. I don't really care for that stuff, so that stayed in the box. I took him out. He doesn't come with anything. It's just him. Kind of wish he came with a blast effect port. He doesn't. I mean, they gave him a little port here for the blast effect, and then they didn't give him a blast effect part, so that didn't really make any sense in my opinion. But you know, what are you gonna do? And actually, I actually messed up on the transformation here, because this is actually supposed to be turned around, so that way it looks like that. So messed up with the transformation a little bit, but you know, it's not all that bad. And there you go. That is Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy Megatron Beast Mode. Now, what do I rate this toy? I rated a solid 8. Or no, not an 8. I rated a 7. Mainly because of the feet. The feet, they're really loose, and I can't rely on them to stand on their own. I have to put them in like a certain position to stand. And yeah, it's just the legs that bother me. They're loose knee joints, that's what they are, and lack of paint on some of it. Some of it's just kind of like a paint a little bit. So again, not too much detail. I mean, not too much to complain about. It's just nitpicks. That's pretty much all it is with the paint and the legs. It's just ugh. And transformation wasn't that hard. I memorized it pretty easy, but you know, there are like some really tight joints. You know, like that the waist right here and the crotch. To rip apart his crotch. So yeah, other than that, it was pretty easy to transform. But yeah, I rated a solid 7. Is it a deal breaker? I would say no. If you want the toy and you want it to complete your Beast Wars sets, then I suggest yes, get it. It'll go great with your Optimus Primal. Just get it. I mean, it didn't, like I said, it didn't come with anything, so I kind of wish it came with a blast effect part. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about. And yes, this was Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy. Tongue stopped working. This was Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy Megatron Beast. If you did like this video, which I'd be very surprised if you did, because I'm not, I don't have the sets right now to be reviewing toys of leader class scale. So I'm gonna wait on my Studio Series stuffs. No, my Studio, my Masterpiece stuff. I do have 2 Masterpiece toys, and I do want to review them, but not yet. not even close. I will review when I have a bigger set and a bigger desk, because I mean, this is the wall right here. you know, okay, like this is he's moved back as far as he can, okay, and that's because I got an extra desk to hold the camera, okay. If I put the camera where it's supposed to be, it would be right there. That does not look good. But anyways, there is Megatron, and if you did like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. If you I don't even know what to say, honestly. This review left me speechless. If you do want to see my other toy reviews, go check out my playlist. I do have a G1 toy review playlist, and I will be adding to that very soon. I have a Soundwave that I'm going to review very soon, and I am going to add a Beast Wars playlist for stuff like this. So that is all I have to say, and please go and check out my Twitch so you can see me play games and do all that stuff in the link in the description below, and go and follow me on Instagram where you will see pictures of the toys before I post them here on YouTube, again in the link in the description below. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. That's all my promotions that I need to do. And I'll talk to you all in the next one.